So moving towards the second part of our practice 1 paper. So this is the same 4 tables. So keep these 4 table and the column names on a paper. Moving towards the third question. The question is, find the name of all the employees in the database who do not work for this company. Okay, and assume that a person works for exactly one company. A person cannot work in 2 companies. Okay, so we have to ensure that the company name is not equal to this, and we have to give the employee name. So company name, we want company name and employee name. Both could be found in which table? Works table. So the query will be, select employee name from work. This will be works. Okay, sorry, works, where company name and the sign for not equal to is this. The company name is not equal to First Bank Corporation. Okay, this was a pretty simple query. Moving towards the fourth question. Find the names of all the employees in the database who earn more than every employee of this bank corporation. Okay, so what we have to find the employees who earn more than the maximum salary of this bank's employee. Okay, so the query will be, first let's just find the salary of this bank employee. Okay, so we write a subquery, select salary from works where company name is equal to this. This subquery will give all the salaries of those employee who work in this company. Then what we have to do, just check each and every employee of every company whether his salary is greater than every salary of this. Okay, so like there are 2 employees working in small bank corporation having salary 100 and 200. So what will this query do? Select employee name from work where salary is equal to this. It will check every employee's salary in the work table whether that salary is greater than both 100 and 200. If that salary is greater than both 100 and 200, then what will he print? The employee name. Okay, and that's what we want, those employees whose salary is greater than every employee's salary working in this bank. Okay, there is another way to do this query. Instead of checking every salary of this bank's employee, we check the salary of the maximum earning employee. So select maximum salary from works, grouping by company name, where company name is this. So we have the maximum salary of the employee working in this company. Okay, so now what we have to do, check the salary of every employee in works table whose salary is greater than this maximum salary. Okay, so this will be this query will do less work because it have to check only one salary. Okay, moving towards the fifth question. Find the names of all the employees who earn more than the average salary of all the employees of their company. Okay, so we have to find, first we have to find the average salary of that company and check whether the which all employees in that company is earning more than that salary. Okay, and we have to do this for every company. So we'll group by company. Okay, moving toward the query. So before this, let's just create one inner view. We have already studied about inner view. Let's just create an inner view having the company name and its average salary. Okay, so select company name and we are naming this column as CN and average salary as sal, and we have to group by company name. Okay, so from works, group by company name and just name this as TB. So this inner view is known as TB. So we have to check company name of this TB and company name from works table. Okay, when we have got a intersection of the records of both the table, then we have to check whether the salary of this employee is greater than the average salary or not. Okay, so what we'll do, first check whether this table company name is equal to this interview company name. If yes, then check the salary of this employee if it is greater than the average salary. If yes, then display the employee name. Okay, if you just write this in your SQL server and see the output, that will be more beneficial for you. Okay, and it is possible to do a question in a number of ways. It's not necessary that you have only one query. Okay, so you can do this query by another way also. Moving towards the sixth question, find the name of company that have the smallest payroll. First of all, what is payroll? Payroll is the total amount a company is paying to all of his employees. That is, if a company have 3 employees and each of their salary is 100, 200 and 300, so total payroll will be 600. 100 plus 200 plus 300. Okay, so we have to find that company who has the smallest payroll. So what we have to do, first group by a company and find the sum of all the salary of its employee. So moving towards the query, first we'll find the sum of salary by grouping by company name. So select sum salary from works group by company name. So this will be giving the sum of all the payroll, sum of all the salary, that is the payroll of a company. Now we have to check whether this payroll is minimum or not. So we will be first grouping our table works by company name. So what it will be giving, all the employees working in a same company. For example, if we have XYZ, a company named XYZ, so it will give all the employees in one group having working in XYZ company. So it will check all those employees salary with this sum of salary of that company. If it is less than every salary, then it will return that company name. Okay.